This is a Bolex H16RX reflex camera. Comes with a variable shutter, so you can reduce the exposure times without having to change the film speed. Also, you can do fade-ins and fade-outs and special effects with it. Its serial number is 185584. It's in good condition. Currently, I have it set to 0, 24 frames per second, 0 on the counter. I'm going to run a 10-second test. Okay, it's a little over 10 seconds, and it's reading 223. So it's not exactly 240. And this camera is in excellent condition, but as far as shooting film, I think it should work fine, especially for animation work and for if you have the motor hooked up to it. But the motor seems to be a bit hesitant towards the end of its run. You'll see in a second. So, I'm going to sell this one as is. I'm sure if you use it for animation work or attach the motor, there should be no problems with this camera. It's very clean inside. But again, it might need servicing if you're looking to use the hand cranking. So a way you could probably get around it is if you don't shoot the full rotation of the crank. It does seem to play at all the speeds, and I do have the film in it right now. There's 12. 16. And I do have the manual and the other manuals that will come with this as a PDF format, and you can print out. Has everything you need to know about this camera. 32. And the gauges are working, the film. Here's the variable shutter. It's got a turret lock. Comes with one lens cap. There's a filter. You use this for animation work though. The glass is very clean. And now let me show you the film being taken up. And we'll also do it at 64. You can never overwind this. It comes with a turret lever. Okay, it's 64. Never run it at this speed without film in it. See, the motor's a bit hesitant. That's why I'm going to sell this as is. Because while it's a beautiful condition, I can't say that for certain it would shoot movies perfectly if you used a spring wound motor. Also, if you have any problems with this camera, there's a way for you to jump start it if it was to freeze up. Now, I'm going to price this camera accordingly because of these small problems, but as far as aesthetically, this camera is in excellent condition. For instance, if you need to rewind the film, or even if you're filming, the way to do that is you disengage the motor. Make sure the spring is run down completely. You disengage the motor. You put this in. You put this on here. And you would see that would be and this would take it back, so you could do special effects. But also, this could come in handy if for some reason you wound it up and it didn't start, because occasionally the could stick the governor or whatnot. And this usually, if you were to do this, it should definitely get the motor running again. Again, this is a perfect example. I'm going to include the key. There'll be manuals and whatnot. Can't guarantee this is going to work perfectly shooting movies. But the crank, spring-driven motor, but definitely work fine for animation work. And if you hook the motor to it. So this camera's for sale on eBay. Thank you for looking.